In this video, we're going to talk about how to disassemble the modular heat injector so it goes to where the heat is needed. Inside the cover here, Kevin's going to start to take it off, and inside here there's a pamphlet, and it has this disassembly guide. And basically what you're going to see is one of the first things we're going to take off. This will be where it'll be in there. Okay. So now we're going to start to disassemble the unit. When you disassemble it, we have numbers here as to what would be the first one we're going to take off. So we're going to take off the grate.
Is removing the grate. There's these two knobs. We'll start. Now when you get your knobs off, put them in your pocket so you don't lose them, because we have to reassemble this at the site. Alright, so step one, remove the knobs. Step two, this is a key that confirms to the machine that it's completely assembled and correctly. So this key is the actual thing that starts and stops the entire process. So we're going to start with pulling the key up, and then you pull your handle, and we're actually going to slide it right out of these two pieces of metal. That's a mating place on the flange. So once we get our grate off, the next step is to remove these knobs on the inside. You'll see them right here. And then you simply loosen them out. Put those in your pocket too. And then, once we get all this done, we're going to move over here to this side of the machine, where then we're going to remove all the electrical connections. So there's four main actions we have to do. The first step is you're going to push down on this lever, and then you're going to shimmy out your main conduit. So this is something we're going to just stick right here to store it while we move it around and disassemble. Now the next step is we're going to pull our pin there, pull the orange cable from the burner, and then pull our thermocouple out of the top of the panel. Now you can clip that right there. This one has a clip you can put right there. And then this one we just tuck behind the control panel. That will keep it nice and safe. Now on the side, below here, there's a pull pin and there's a latch. So the pull pin, we're just going to pull it out. It's a simple 1.5 inch. And then we're going to flip our latch up. And once it's up, you're going to push that red knob down. And that'll actually deactivate it. And now that action's done. So we're going to do that on both sides.
I already got this side.
Pins are out. Now this is where you're going to have to get your straps. Now these are your carrying straps. What we're going to do is we're going to pull it out about that far, and then there's a hole on the back of this flange right here where you can actually just put your latch in, and it hooks up just like that. So you and your partner can actually. Alright, so now you're going to just slide it right off. It's going to undock, and now this is one easy way you can carry it now to your reassembly destination.
You can carry it like that, or Kevin has the handle, and I get the straps. So you can carry it like this, or you can just roll it. Roll it.
So this is a single operation. Now roll it around. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull our straps off. And I'm going to roll this just out of the way. About there. Alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to re-shut this lid. You can even latch it. Now we're going to lean inside the panel, inside the injection chamber. There are these two knobs, one on each side. These are our 3-inch pull pins. We're going to pull both those off, put them in our pocket. And then now, this whole side, simply just by pulling to the side, removes. So this is now, once we get them off, we flip them upside down and they store very easily sitting on the large surface there. Pull the other one off. Now what we have left, this is our base and blower assembly. So what we can do, we can either move it like this, hop it up a couple stairs, and there's a handle on the front, so you can just lift it, or we can take our docking mat right there, and what you have to do is you have to set it underneath the blower portion. What that does is that actually raises the blower this 1/2 inch, so it takes the stress off of your pull pin. So now what we do is we pull There's a pull pin at the bottom, right here, and there's a pull pin at the top. So you get those out, put those in your pocket. This side over here. Pull that one.
Okay.
Pull that one. These are the ones you have to keep. These other ones are permanently tied to the machine, so you just kind of let those dangle. Alright, now here's the cool part. What we do is we just grab the wheel, support the top, roll it out. So I'm going to roll it back to about right here, and then we can kick it forward. That's kind of kickstands. And then now, this is where we're going to reach in here, and there's a latch right on the top of this connector. Simply push it back, and then this whole thing comes off. This is our lower connection here. What we're going to do is I'm going to tuck it up, stick it on its Velcro. And now it stays nice and compact. We would then take our base and relocate it to where we're reassembling. We could take our handles, come up right there and here. Again, two-person operation. We can carry it that way. Or we can do a side carrier to get it through tight doorways and whatnot. We're going to pull our latches off. I'm going to roll this out of the way. Alright, now we have our blower and our 1.5 horsepower motor. So what we're going to do here is you're going to flip this latch right in the top there, so it's just a little latch. Then you're going to disconnect your motor. And we're going to loosen, you don't have to remove them, just loosen your motor tie downs. And then you pull it in, roll the belt off, and then now you can let the weight come back on the motor. There's a handle right here. You're going to just lift up and pull off. Now you can take this where you need it, place it for a reassembly. And then now we have left, this is the blower module. And we can hook our straps up right there. And there's a handle in the front. And right here, now we can carry it off to where we're reassembling. So let's reassemble. Let's start to reassemble now.
Okay. And then now, so after you move it there, this is the disassembly video.
Thank you.